All right, wait a minute. That's not going to work. Just a moment. Now we're talking. For a second there, I looked like some sort of cave-dwelling person who keeps on nerding and keeps on building. And that's not me, is it? Anyway, welcome to another off-the-shelf What I Got special. This time it is a birthday edition because it is my birthday, or it was my birthday. Yeah. So I got some cool stuff for my birthday, and I thought I would show all of you what I got. There's a couple things in here that are not birthday related, and yeah, but don't worry about that. Just enjoy. So, start things off. This is something I got for myself. It is Power of the Prime's Tailgate. Super excited to get this one. I have a sort of Lost Light crew set that I'm trying to build up, and I missed my chance to get one that looks more IDW-like. But this guy will fill the slot quite nicely, and he looks like he's a fun toy anyway, so I'm excited about that. At the same time that I got him, I also got this. It's one of the first of the Lego Movie 2 sets that I've seen, and it comes with an old school style spaceship along with Benny, who was one of my favorite characters in the first Lego Movie. So I am really excited to check this out. I know it's kind of one of the old or younger kid sets, but it looks neat, and again, spaceship. Spaceship, spaceship, spaceship. Next up, from my buddy Shoki, got Beachcomber. This is another guy that I was looking for at one point and completely missed my chance to get him. And it was really sad. But I got him now, and he's actually pretty awesome. A friend of mine has him, and I got to mess with it, and it's a really good Transformer, really fun little action figure too. To the side. Also from Shoki, this was more of a Christmas present thing. Nova Star. And interestingly enough, this appears to be the Japanese release of it, which is basically the American version, but with extra stickers all over it. So with this, I have her and Moonracer. So now I just need to get Alita 1, and then eventually get, Green Light, and whatever the fifth figure they're going to be releasing is. We don't really know who yet. There's a chromium mold using a similar tooling to this, but everything says she does not have the combiner port, which is a crime, if you ask me. May see reviews on that. Now, from... I can't remember if it was Zach or Jason that sent this to me, but I got this. Darkhawk was one of my favorite superhero characters back in the 90s because he has super cool armor, kind of like Iron Man. It's also one of the first comic books I ever checked out. And this is a graphic novel that has, issues 1 through 9 in it. So, super excited to get this and check it out. Thank you very much. Also, thank you, Shoki, for those things earlier. Also, from the same guy, we have the first graphic novel for The New Avengers. He and I had I think this is from Jason. No, Zach. I think this might be from Zach. He and I had a conversation about this because he posted some out-of-context images from it, and it's kind of a weird comic. But it has Squirrel Girl in it, and Squirrel Girl is awesome. Next up from... I think Jason, and I'm sorry if I'm getting this mixed up, guys. I really am. This. Was not expecting this, but it's kind of cool. It's a little wooden model kit of the Dragon Zord. or Dragon Caesar if you're going to go with the Super Sentai name. And it looks pretty neat. I don't know how well you guys can see that. So that should be an interesting build. I've never really done anything quite like this, at least not in a long time. I think maybe I had a wooden dinosaur skeleton thing that I made once. Anyway, so this is kind of cool, and I can't wait to check that out. Next up from my mom is the Covenant of Primus. I think that's what this is called. Yeah, Covenant of Primus. And what this is a book that has information about the history and lore of Cybertron. That mainly applies to the Aligned continuity, if I remember correctly. Aligned continuity is the Exodus book. I think it had a sequel, the War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron games, Transformers Prime, Beast Hunters, Rescue Bots, and Transformers Robots in Disguise, the second Robots in Disguise, and not the Robots in Disguise comic. Yeah. Anyway, this is really cool, and I'm happy to have gotten it. And now some really interesting stuff. From my wife, I got this. This is the Korean version of the K-Touch from Kamen Rider Decade. And I think the only main difference on this is that maybe the card has English text on it. I don't know for certain, but the sounds are all the same. I actually took it out earlier and played with the sounds. And this is really cool. A few years back, she got me a version of the Decade Driver belt. And that's really cool. So it's nice to have this to go along with it. And speaking of Kamen Rider Decade, we also got this. I think it's called the Ride Booker or something like that. And it's Kamen Rider Decade's weapon. It's also the basically box book thing that he stores all his cards in. So this is really cool to have. I haven't had a chance to play around with it, but I'm super excited to get this. I also got banana bread from Shoki, but that's over in the kitchen, so you don't need to worry about that. And we also picked up a calendar for work, but that's kind of boring. And yeah, so thank you everyone for your birthday wishes. Thank you everyone for birthday gifts. Always appreciate it. Stay tuned to the channel for some fun new stuff that's going to be coming up. Yes, I will be releasing some reviews soon. Don't worry. Things have been kind of crazy the past few weeks, so I haven't been able to try to update as often as I would like. But I have a review already in the can and a couple other videos in the can. So expect to see those in a mostly timely manner. Anyway, thank you all for coming by, watching the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun YouTube manipulation. Let YouTube know that I am awesome. And check out the description below for links to my storefronts where you can get Shelf Space t-shirts and other merchandise. And I'll see all of you the next time you invade my Shelf Space. Oh yeah, I also got this really big, cool monitor from my in-laws. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. Always appreciate it.